Everybody, welcome back to the Sinking City. I'm the Police 32, and last time we got stuck in a basement. I didn't care for that. And when I reloaded, it opened up a new, fast travel point for some reason. Central Advent. Central Advent children. What are we looking for again? Central Advent, Carpenter Street between Benevolent Tides Road, Northern Avenue. So around, yeah. Around here, always stay ablaze. Hello? Oh, this isn't gonna feel good. Been hanging around this town too long. Melted iron key. Doesn't that make it useless? Note on the door. We're waiting for you upstairs. As always, the key is under the illusion. If we succeed before you return, don't panic. We'll leave the book here. You'll be able to open the portal and follow us. Okay. Where the hell am I? Did I just teleport? Good day. Nervous, some people. Angles of the mind, by your humble servant. All known forms and shapes are more complex than you dare think, my humble student. Have you ever tried to look inside a straight line or find the end of a circle? The angles hide entire realms of existence, dimensions of utter incongruity, where size is backwards and time is optional. and with my help, you can open a passage to these places using only the lines and angles of your mind. Time to return these books, I guess. Let's see. Square. University Square. Here, I guess? Oh, it's all yours, bud.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
If I remember correctly, he was nearby the phone booth. Not the best tune.
The door won't budge.
It was near the fountain, wasn't it? What fountain? Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know. It all looks the same to me. Breaking and entering? Who, me? Maybe it was closer to the library. Yeah, that would still be, near the, phone booth, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Oh, goody. Where the hell was this guy? I'm having a complete brain fart on the matter. Square. Where the hell is University Square? I mean, it would be near the university, I'd reckon. Rumph. Have I not been here? Of course I have. This is where Madame Mumbles was. Pardon my less than polite term. Honestly, for someone with her mouth sewn shut, she talks remarkably well. I lived through this, which is unlikely, let's be honest. I'm gonna have plenty of film to develop. Oh, it's a church.
The door won't budge.
I am in the wrong place. Can't remember where this thing is for the life of me. Having a bad time. I taste like the dreams of mad children. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna run around with something in my hand on the streets. It might as well be a camera. And not a gun. The whole point of that little pea shooter is so it can be concealed.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
I don't know where to go.
All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Oh. This tells me nothing. The bracelet are lined with short spikes. It seems the arsonist's intention was to make sure the wearer never forgets they are wearing it. Tell you what. I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna watch my other one back so I can figure out where the hell this guy is at. So I will be right back. Right. Here was my problem. I was in the entirely wrong place.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
I believe these are the books you were after. Safe and sound. Unlike the people who read them. Maybe you should reconsider how widely you share this knowledge.
You're starting to sound like the snobs from the university. Closed-minded and arrogant. Nevertheless, you have my gratitude. Our unique collection is once again complete. I trust this will be enough compensation for your trouble.
Bye.
Can't carry anymore. Screw you, game. I'm starting to sound like who gave their lives in the cause of scientific knowledge. I wouldn't call it scientific knowledge. Lord Grimhaven Bay. So here, unless I am mistaken, and I am not this time. Let's Next time I'll be there.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print. Buy a paper, mister?
No, I don't want to buy a paper. You can't make me, you bum. You bloody crumb bum. I'm tempted to go back and change my outfit now that I've unlocked a new one. But I think I can resist it. Fine. Let's do it. I need to find a phone booth down here. I have to keep running through the infested area every time I want to get around here. It's just not a healthy way of living. Ah, found one. Ah, here's where I fainted. Here's the end of the Keel Bar. Memories, memories. What was that? Oh?
The door won't budge.
What's this other thing on my map? Oh?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
Shit.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me.
Man, I was gonna help you anyway. You didn't have to. You don't have to lie. Detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity. 11.2. I can handle these things, I think. Where are they? You think more people would be panicked if wild beasts were running around? Shit. You count as dead? And they live in the water.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man. The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Good catch, I suppose.
This would be a
Lovely.
weird artifact in any collection.
Time Charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Thornton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including death measures, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. out of your head to do this to a man. Ah, the monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Okay, so I'm missing something. Hopefully it wasn't that last monster.
Shot dead, point blank. They emptied every chamber. Ah, still stinks of burnt powder.
This harbor is now clean. Time for a little reenactment. Suppose it would start on the boat, wouldn't it? Perhaps even in here. No. Starts here.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? To the mayor with you! Ah! Die! Die! Ah! You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that the wild beast didn't do all this.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? To the mayor with you! Ah!
What about scotch?
Die! Die! Ah! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Sit here. Go into my mind, Ballas. Wounded sailors. Sailors on the Titania attacked one another. All but one were killed. The survivor has a deep wound in his shoulder. Does he?
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
I don't think it was him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
As you do.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
I'd have to agree with you. Wounded Sanders. The Harbor Master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor on the fight of the pier, their pier of Grimhaven, was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical attention. Alright, so where's the nearest hospital? Should that be my next stop? Let us say that is the case. I could be wrong. We'll never know until we try. I'm not entirely sure how long ago this was. So this may be something I need to, search. Down in the archives. I explained that already, didn't I? You might not think it's funny, but I still think it's hilarious.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood.
What now?
Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you...
No.
experimental medical program?
I'm gonna regret this.
Experimental medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed. Take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
Shouldn't that be if? This is doing real damage to my brain meat. Subjects, patient, after the flood. Surgery. here's the problem. Crowley and multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries for wounded treatment, facial surgeries, prognosis good. Bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow, M39 newcomer. Deep cut to left shoulder, broken collarbone and fractured scapula. Wound stitch, fractured set and bandaged. No trace of infection evident. Prognosis good. Bed rest recommended. That's not who I was seeking. Perhaps he's lying. About the name, obviously. Why is there gunpowder in a coffin? Should be either one. This floor and the one above it. You.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete, explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Sorry.
Fishing with dynamite, huh?
I'm sure.
Bye.
I believe it. He's pretty messed up, but... Yeah, I don't think that's her. I mean him.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Why the hell did you eat leeches? I hope you at least killed them first. Oh, that is cool. Phonograph using a seashell as the speaker. I like that. It's very stylish. You.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
Well, let's start with the obvious.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, The diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day.
Jesus.
In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Oh.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
I believe you.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Get better soon.
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
No! No, I don't think I will. Right, guess we'll call it a video here. I'm the Blues 32. This is, Sinking City. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.